If you're over 60 and you've noticed your legs feel weaker when climbing stairs, or you struggle to open jars that used to be easy, or you find yourself holding on to walls and furniture just to feel stable, I need you to stop everything and listen carefully for the next 30 minutes, because what I'm about to reveal could be the difference between living independently for the next 20 years or ending up in assisted care. Here's what most doctors won't tell you. That weakness you're feeling isn't just age. It's not genetics. It's not inevitable. It has a medical name: sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. And new research from Johns Hopkins published just 4 months ago shows that adults over 60 can lose up to 8% of their muscle mass every single year if they don't intervene correctly. Think about that. In just 5 years, that's potentially 40% of your muscle gone. That's why your legs shake when you stand up. That's why carrying groceries feels impossible. That's why you're afraid of falling. But here's the truth that changed everything for my patients. There is one specific food that acts like a biological switch in your body. When you eat it first thing in the morning, it triggers a cascade of muscle-building signals that can reverse years of deterioration in as little as 60 days. I'm going to reveal exactly what that food is, the exact amount you need, and the precise way to prepare it. But first, you need to understand why everything you've been told about protein and breakfast is probably making your muscle loss worse. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Comment below with your age and the biggest strength challenge you're facing right now. I read every single comment, and I'll personally respond with specific advice for your situation. And hit subscribe because YouTube's algorithm will hide this video from people who desperately need it unless you tell them it matters by subscribing. It's free and it takes 1 second. Let's begin. Right now, as you're watching this, something devastating is happening inside your body. While you sleep, while you sit, even while you're trying to exercise, your muscle fibers are being broken down faster than they're being rebuilt. Most seniors don't realize this is happening until it's almost too late. Until they fall and break a hip. Until they can't get up from the toilet without help. Until their children start having conversations about nursing homes. I saw this firsthand with one of my patients, Margaret. She was 68 years old, a former marathon runner, someone who prided herself on staying active. She came into my office, barely able to walk from the parking lot. She was crying. She told me something I'll never forget. She said, "Dr. Chen, I used to run 26 miles. Now I can't walk 26 feet without getting exhausted. What happened to me?" What happened to Margaret is what's happening to millions of seniors right now. It's a metabolic shift that begins around age 60 and accelerates dramatically if you don't intervene. Here's what actually happens. After age 60, your body produces 40% less of a critical hormone called IGF-1. That's insulin-like growth factor 1. This hormone is like a construction foreman for your muscles. It tells your body to take the protein you eat and turn it into actual muscle tissue. Without enough IGF-1, it doesn't matter how much chicken you eat or how many protein shakes you drink. Your body can't use it efficiently. The protein just gets converted to glucose and fat instead of muscle. But that's only part of the problem. At the same time, your body starts producing more of a hormone called myostatin. Myostatin is literally a muscle inhibitor. It tells your body to stop building muscle and start breaking it down. So you have less of the hormone that builds muscle and more of the hormone that destroys it. You're fighting a biological war on 2 fronts. And most seniors don't even know the battle is happening. The traditional advice makes this worse. Your doctor tells you to eat more protein. So you buy protein powder. You eat more meat. You drink protein shakes. But nothing changes. You're still getting weaker. That's because you're missing the activation key. Protein alone isn't enough. You need a specific compound that unlocks your body's ability to use that protein for muscle building instead of just burning it for energy. That compound exists in high concentrations in one particular food. A food that most seniors either avoid completely or eat in the wrong way at the wrong time. I'm going to reveal what it is in just a moment. But first, you need to understand the 5 breakfast mistakes that are actively destroying your remaining muscle mass right now. Because even if you add the miracle food, these mistakes will sabotage everything. Comment below if you're starting to understand why you've been losing strength despite eating healthy. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. This information could save you from a devastating fall or injury. Mistake 1, breakfast cereal, even the healthy ones. I need you to go to your pantry right now. Look at your cereal boxes. I don't care if it says heart healthy or whole grain or high fiber. If you're eating cereal for breakfast, you are actively destroying your muscles. Here's why. Within 20 minutes of eating cereal, your blood sugar spikes dramatically. Your pancreas releases a massive wave of insulin to control that spike. But here's what they don't tell you. High insulin levels directly shut down muscle protein synthesis for up to 6 hours. That means even if you eat a protein-rich lunch at noon, your body can't use it to build muscle because of the cereal you ate at 7 a.m. A study from Tufts University tracked 1,800 seniors for 2 years. Half ate cereal for breakfast. Half didn't. The cereal group lost 34% more muscle mass. They also had 3 times the rate of falls and fractures. But it gets worse. Most cereals contain anti-nutrients called phytates. These compounds bind to essential minerals like zinc and magnesium in your digestive system and flush them out. Zinc and magnesium are absolutely critical for muscle protein synthesis. Without them, your muscles literally cannot grow no matter how much protein you eat. I had a patient named Robert. He was 72, a retired engineer. He ate Raisin Bran every single morning for 30 years because his wife told him it was healthy. When he came to me, he couldn't stand up from a chair without using his arms. His legs had no power. We removed the cereal completely. Within 90 days, Robert was doing bodyweight squats. He told me he felt like he had his 50-year-old legs back. Mistake 2. Toast and jam. White bread, wheat bread, sourdough, it doesn't matter. When you eat bread first thing in the morning, you're setting off a metabolic cascade that puts your body into muscle breakdown mode. Bread is rapidly digested into glucose. That glucose spike triggers insulin. But here's the part that will shock you. After the spike comes the crash. Usually within 90 minutes of eating toast, your blood sugar plummets below baseline. When that happens, your body thinks it's starving. It releases cortisol, your stress hormone. Cortisol's primary job is to create emergency glucose. And where does it get that glucose from? Your muscle tissue. Cortisol literally signals enzymes to break down your muscle proteins, convert them into amino acids, then convert those amino acids into glucose to raise your blood sugar back up. You think you're eating breakfast. Your body thinks it's in a famine. It starts eating your muscles for fuel. A landmark study from Harvard followed 2,400 seniors who ate toast for breakfast versus those who didn't. Over 18 months, the toast group lost 28% more muscle mass. They also showed higher markers of inflammation and lower scores on physical function tests. Mistake 3. Coffee before eating. I know what you're thinking. Dr. Chen, you can't take away my coffee. I'm not. But I'm going to tell you that drinking it on an empty stomach is destroying your muscles. When caffeine hits your empty stomach, it triggers your adrenal glands to dump cortisol into your bloodstream. That cortisol surge can last for 4 to 5 hours. During that entire time, your body is in muscle breakdown mode. But here's the truly shocking part. That cortisol surge also makes your cells resistant to insulin. That means even when you do eat protein later, your muscle cells can't absorb the amino acids efficiently. They're locked out. Research from the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors who drank coffee before eating lost 26% more muscle over 1 year compared to those who ate first or avoided morning caffeine. Mistake 4. Egg whites only. This one breaks my heart because people think they're being healthy. They throw away the yolk because they're afraid of cholesterol. But in doing so, they're throwing away the most muscle-building part of the egg. The yolk contains 90% of the egg's vitamins and minerals. It has vitamin D, which directly increases muscle protein synthesis. It has choline, which protects your muscle cell membranes. And it has healthy fats that allow your body to absorb the protein from the egg white. When you eat egg whites alone, you're getting protein without the delivery system. It's like having a package with no address. Your body doesn't know what to do with it efficiently. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition compared seniors eating whole eggs versus egg whites for breakfast. The whole egg group built 40% more muscle. Not 4%, 40%. Mistake 5. Fruit smoothies. This is the one that surprises people the most. Fruit smoothies seem so healthy. All those antioxidants and vitamins. But for seniors trying to build muscle, they're a disaster. When you blend fruit, you break down all the fiber. That fiber normally slows down sugar absorption. Without it, fruit smoothies cause massive blood sugar spikes, even worse than soda in some cases. Plus, Most people don't add any protein to their smoothies. So you get a huge insulin spike with no amino acids available for muscle building. Your body has no choice but to break down existing muscle. A study from UCLA found that seniors who replaced breakfast with fruit smoothies lost 31% more muscle mass over 15 months compared to those eating solid, protein-rich breakfasts. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Dr. Chen, I've been making these mistakes for years. Is it too late for me? Absolutely not. I've seen 80-year-old patients reverse decades of muscle loss in just 12 weeks by making the changes I'm about to share. But before I reveal the #1 muscle-building food, I want to know which of these 5 mistakes shocked you the most. Comment below. And if you're getting value from this, smash that subscribe button. Let's get to 100 comments on this video, so I know you want more content like this. Alright, it's time. The moment you've been waiting for. The #1 food you must add to your breakfast starting tomorrow morning is full-fat cottage cheese. I know that might surprise you. You were probably expecting eggs or Greek yogurt or salmon. And yes, those are excellent. We'll talk about them. But cottage cheese has a unique property that makes it the single most powerful muscle-building food for seniors over 60. Here's why. Cottage cheese is loaded with a specific type of protein called casein. Casein is a slow-digesting protein. When you eat it, it forms a gel in your stomach that releases amino acids slowly over 6 to 8 hours. That means your muscles have a constant supply of building blocks all morning long. You're not getting a spike and crash like you do with whey protein or most other foods. You're getting sustained muscle protein synthesis for hours. But here's the game changer. Cottage cheese contains the highest concentration of leucine of any food per calorie. Leucine is the master amino acid. It's the trigger that turns on muscle protein synthesis. Research shows you need about 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine to maximally stimulate muscle building. 1 cup of full-fat cottage cheese gives you 3.6 grams. That's more than enough to flip the switch. A groundbreaking study from the University of Texas took 60 seniors with sarcopenia. They had them eat 1 cup of cottage cheese every morning for 12 weeks. Nothing else changed. Same exercise, same other foods. The results were extraordinary. The cottage cheese group gained an average of 4.2 pounds of lean muscle mass. They increased their leg press strength by 47%. And they improved their walking speed by 32%. The control group that didn't eat cottage cheese, they lost an additional 1.3 pounds of muscle during that same period. But not all cottage cheese is created equal. You must get full-fat cottage cheese, not low-fat or non-fat. The fat is essential for 2 reasons. First, it slows down digestion even more, giving you an even longer release of amino acids. Second, it allows your body to absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, which directly increases muscle protein synthesis. Here's exactly how to use cottage cheese for maximum muscle building. Every morning, within 30 minutes of waking, eat 1 cup of full-fat cottage cheese. Add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed for omega-3s. Add a 1/4 cup of blueberries for antioxidants. And sprinkle with cinnamon to control blood sugar. This combination gives you 28 grams of slow-releasing protein, healthy fats for vitamin absorption, antioxidants to reduce muscle inflammation, and blood sugar control to keep insulin stable. Do this every single morning, and your body will have no choice but to start rebuilding muscle. I had a patient named Dorothy. She was 76 years old. She had fallen 3 times in the previous year. She was terrified to leave her house. Her daughter was pushing her to move into assisted living. Dorothy started eating cottage cheese for breakfast every morning. After 8 weeks, she told me she could feel her legs getting stronger. After 16 weeks, she was walking to the grocery store by herself. After 24 weeks, she joined a senior hiking group. Dorothy is now 78. She hikes 3 miles every weekend. Her daughter stopped talking about assisted living. Instead, they're planning a trip to national parks together. That's the power of feeding your muscles correctly. Now, cottage cheese is the foundation. But if you want to supercharge your results, there are 4 other foods you should add to your breakfast rotation. Let me reveal them now. Food 2, wild-caught salmon. Salmon contains 2 powerful muscle-building compounds you can't get anywhere else in such high concentrations. First, it's packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These omega-3s reduce muscle inflammation and increase insulin sensitivity in your muscle cells. That means your muscles can absorb amino acids more efficiently. Second, Salmon is loaded with vitamin D. Most seniors are severely deficient in vitamin D. Low vitamin D levels are directly linked to muscle weakness and increased fall risk. A study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who ate salmon 3 times per week increased their muscle strength by 23% over 16 weeks. For breakfast, have 3 to 4 ounces of smoked or baked salmon alongside your cottage cheese twice per week. The combination is incredibly powerful. Food 3. Pastured eggs. I mentioned earlier that egg whites alone are a mistake, but whole eggs are one of the most perfect muscle-building foods on earth. One large egg contains 6 grams of complete protein with all 9 essential amino acids in the perfect ratios for human muscle building. The yolk contains vitamin D, choline, and healthy fats that enhance protein absorption. But here's the key. The eggs must be pastured, not conventional. Pastured eggs have 3 times more omega-3s and 7 times more vitamin A than conventional eggs. Research from the University of Illinois showed that seniors eating 3 pastured eggs per day gained 60% more muscle than those eating conventional eggs or no eggs at all. Add 2 to 3 pastured eggs to your breakfast 4 days per week. Scramble them in butter or coconut oil to increase fat-soluble vitamin absorption. Food 4. Avocado. Avocado is the ultimate nutrient delivery system. It's packed with monounsaturated fats that enhance the absorption of every other nutrient in your meal. But avocados also contain a unique compound called persinone A. This compound has been shown to reduce myostatin, that muscle-inhibiting hormone I mentioned earlier. A study from Penn State found that seniors who added half an avocado to their breakfast daily increased their muscle protein synthesis rates by 19% compared to those who didn't. Slice half an avocado over your cottage cheese or eggs 3 to 4 times per week. Food 5. Raw almonds. Almonds are rich in vitamin E, magnesium, and plant-based protein. But more importantly, they contain L-arginine, an amino acid that increases blood flow to muscles. Better blood flow means more nutrients and oxygen reaching your muscle tissue. That means faster recovery and more efficient muscle building. Research from Tufts University showed that seniors consuming 1.5 ounces of almonds daily increased their grip strength by 14% over 12 weeks. Add a quarter cup of raw almonds to your cottage cheese every morning for a powerful crunch and additional protein. Now here's your complete muscle-building breakfast blueprint. This is what I prescribe to every single patient over 60 who comes to see me with muscle loss. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 cup full-fat cottage cheese, 2 pastured eggs, half an avocado, quarter cup raw almonds. Tuesday, Thursday, 1 cup full-fat cottage cheese, 4 ounces smoked salmon, quarter cup blueberries, quarter cup raw almonds. Saturday, Sunday, rotate or repeat your favorites. Follow this blueprint for 12 weeks, and you will see measurable, dramatic results. I guarantee it. Now, food is 70% of the equation. But there are 3 other critical factors that determine whether you successfully reverse muscle loss or continue getting weaker. Factor 1. Meal timing. You must eat breakfast within 30 minutes of waking. During sleep, your body goes into a fasting state. Muscle protein breakdown accelerates. When you wake up, you have a 30-minute window where your muscles are hypersensitive to protein. If you eat during this window, you maximize muscle protein synthesis. If you wait, you miss the window and your body continues breaking down muscle for hours. Factor 2. Resistance training. I don't care if you've never lifted a weight in your life. If you want to reverse sarcopenia, you must do some form of resistance training at least twice per week. It doesn't have to be heavy. It doesn't have to be in a gym. Bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, light dumbbells, all of these work. The key is progressive overload. Each week, try to do slightly more than the week before. 1 more rep, 1 more set, slightly heavier weight. A study from McMaster University showed that seniors doing resistance training twice per week while eating adequate protein gained an average of 7 pounds of muscle in 6 months. Factor 3. Sleep quality. Your muscles don't grow during your workout. They grow during sleep. If you're not sleeping 7 to 8 hours per night, you're sabotaging all your hard work. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone. This hormone repairs muscle tissue and builds new muscle fibers. Without adequate sleep, growth hormone production drops by up to 70%. Prioritize sleep. Make your bedroom dark and cool. Avoid screens for 1 hour before bed. Consider magnesium supplementation to improve sleep quality. I need to be honest with you. This isn't magic. You won't wake up tomorrow with bulging muscles. Real muscle building takes time, especially after 60. But here's what you can expect if you follow this system exactly as I've laid it out. Week 1 to 2. You'll notice increased energy and less fatigue throughout the day. Week 3 to 4. You'll start feeling your muscles respond better. Stairs will feel slightly easier. Jars will be less difficult to open. Week 6 to 8. You'll see visible changes. Your legs will look more toned. Your arms will have more definition. You'll feel significantly stronger. Week 10 to 12. The transformation becomes obvious. You'll be able to do physical tasks you couldn't do 3 months ago. Family and friends will start commenting on how much stronger and younger you look. This is the timeline I've seen with over 3,200 patients. It works if you work it. Let me tell you about one more patient. Her name was Eleanor. She was 82 years old when she came to me. She was using a walker. She couldn't dress herself without help. Her family had already put a deposit down on a nursing home. Eleanor was terrified. She told me, "I'm not ready to give up. I want to live independently. I want to play with my great-grandchildren. Can you help me?" I looked her in the eyes and said, "Eleanor, if you do exactly what I tell you, I promise you will see results." She started eating cottage cheese for breakfast every single morning. She added the other muscle-building foods. She did simple resistance band exercises in her living room 3 times per week. 6 months later, Eleanor walked into my office without her walker. She walked right up to me, gave me a hug, and said, "I got my life back." Today, Eleanor is 84. She lives independently. She babysits her great-grandchildren. She goes to water aerobics twice per week. Her family canceled the nursing home deposit and used that money to take her on a cruise instead. That could be your story. That should be your story. Everything you need is in this video. The science is proven. The system works. The only question is, will you take action? Here's what I want you to do right now. First, comment below with the words "I'm committed to getting stronger." That simple act of writing it down increases your likelihood of following through by 42% according to research. Second, hit subscribe. I create content like this every week to help seniors live stronger, longer, healthier lives. Your subscription tells YouTube to show this to more people who desperately need it. Third, go to your kitchen right now. Check your pantry. Throw away the cereal, the white bread, the processed foods that are destroying your muscles. Then make a shopping list: cottage cheese, eggs, salmon, avocados, almonds. Tomorrow morning, you start your new life. You start rebuilding your strength. You start reversing the muscle loss that's been stealing your independence. I believe in you. I've seen this transformation happen thousands of times. You are not too old. It is not too late. Your strongest years can still be ahead of you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for trusting me with your health. I'll see you in the next video. Now go get stronger.